Hello, welcome to the channel. I've been looking out for black paper doilies to purchase for a long time but couldn't find any in Singapore, and the ones I found on the internet were expensive as heck. So I decided to make them myself. It doesn't really matter the color of paper doilies you use, you're going to color them black anyway. Also, I have a disposable plastic plate, more if possible, something that is big and deep enough like this. I'm using the cheapest black ink I have. This one's from Daiso. I also thought these Daiso mini packs would help later. We'll see. And these hand gloves. You're going to get really messy. And perhaps some toilet paper to clean up. So let's start with a few doilies first. And trust me, I was foolish enough the first time to dip a whole tin stack like this into the ink. You will have to work with them one by one. Be patient, be gentle. Let me wear my gloves first. I then thought of preparing out the packs first too. Now let's pour a good amount of ink into the plate. I won't add water as I want my doilies to be real black. So basically, dip each piece of doily into the ink, coating it. Draining off the excess ink first, which is the first challenge you'll face in this task. You do not want the doily to either fold or worse, tear. Repeat with the rest of the doilies, adding more ink when needed. I won't lie to you, be prepared to deal with wastage. Honestly, my first few attempts were total failures, so I'm sharing with you what worked for me so far. The most important thing about this DIY is how you dry each doily. I tried many ways. Remember the packs earlier? I discarded that idea. My doilies got torn. The best way is to dry each on the sides of the plastic plate like this. Try not to flatten them as much on the plate. Give the papers some billowing, as you will need to peel them off as they're drying, turning them around at different time intervals so that they won't stick. As I moved on, I realized applying the ink with my gloved fingers also make a good, easy coverage. The trick is to not hold the doily by those designed edges. Try holding it on the center, lest it'll tear down. So continue as many as you can and want. For me, just being in this room with my fan on, it took me about 10 to 15 minutes for each to dry. This is how they dried, not as flat. There will be some tears. kinda shiny too because of the ink used. I think I can flatten them down if I want. Just put heavy books on top of them for a period of time. For the time being, I have this plastic PVC that I saved. Gonna store them in this. They look shiny and wet, but they're actually dry. Just arrange them nicely, gently. A couple more here that I did. Pitch black paper doilies. Gonna store them all together. I noticed some tiny parts of the doilies were not coated in ink, but that's okay. I could easily color them with black marker later upon use. So that's about it. I'm sure there are many other ways of coloring your doilies black. If you have a good metal die set, just use black paper, or you can color them with markers, or if you want a watered down effect, use watercolor or even acrylic paints. I just wanted to go with ink, so I'll keep these and will use them when I need to. For now, thank you guys for watching, happy arting, and bye bye.